Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video. Today I'm here to give you all my quick thoughts on Steve Universe episode, I believe 25. Yeah, 25 Legs from Here to Homeworld. I really thought this was an interesting episode. I liked how we get our first real introduction to White Diamond and how seemingly and hopefully, Rebecca Sugar doesn't like try to make her sympathetic, whatever. Later on down the road, hopefully, she is indeed like the real villain of the show that the show desperately needs after the whole, in my opinion, disappointment of like fake out. At least to me, it seems like a fake out of like Yellow and I guess not so much Blue, but then again the whole thing with the flashback with Garnet's thing, had Blue seemingly intimidating and ruthless and stuff, but like when we see her in current, I guess time, she seems a lot more sympathetic than even um Yellow and stuff, which I wouldn't mind if Blue is, but I feel like from the start Yellow was built up to be like this, you know, evil villain, whoever, only feels like a complete 180 when she becomes like this more sympathetic character. But that's for a whole nother rant for a whole nother time. Anyway, so we get to see like the aftermath of the end of the previous episode of Reunited, and Yellow and Blue finally realizing that Steven is Pink Diamond or whatever, and seeing Blue getting all emotional is kind of, I wouldn't say kind of cute, seeing the gems, especially mostly Garnet, feeling uncomfortable about it. This whole thing is understandable considering that they were a few moments ago ready to shatter them all and stuff. And we can see Steven have his little conversation trying to convey to them that he's a separate entity, separate life form from that of Pink Diamond, but they're not completely convinced yet. They just think that, especially Yellow, that he just Pink Diamond, that's still Pink Diamond, only with amnesia, however. But they we learned that the whole you know you know what was it, the whole um I'm trying to think here, the whole corruption attack wasn't actually just meant to like destroy the gems instead of corrupt them, and we see the Diamond's reaction to corruption and stuff, and it's very interesting. And we also get at that moment get a a White Diamond's name reveal, and also the whole thing with getting to see Centipede uncorrupted for a few moments, for a moment, and it was interesting to see what she's like, to put it like that. Anyway, so it turns out that they're going to need the help of White Diamond to completely uncorrupt these gems and stuff. So Steven decides that they're going to go to Homeworld to try to convince White to help them out in their endeavors. And we get to see, Pink's ship, which a lot of people speculated that it was going to be legs or whatever. Honestly, I thought it was still a hand or whatever. But I guess it makes sense considering that seemingly this show is building up these diamond, ships to form like some kind of like mecha robot transformation sort of deal, which could be very interesting in due time, whatever. But that's for a whole nother time. We get to see them go to Homeworld, and we get to see what Homeworld looks like from the outside. And it seems like Homeworld, the planet of Homeworld, is fractured due to whatever. A lot of people are speculating that White Diamond that did it. Honestly, it with how many turns that curveballs that this show has been throwing lately, ever since the whole reveal of Pink Diamond, honestly, it could mean anything at this point, at least to me. Anyway, so they get there and stuff, and we get introduced to White Diamond's Pearl, which she has like some sort of fracture damage on her right eye, which is a lot of people are alluding to her being abused by White Diamond, which is definitely most likely the case. And we see that White Diamond wants to see Pink alone, and we get this short, like, dismissive, motherly nature attitude from White to Pink and stuff. And seemingly she knew what was going on all this time, keyword seemingly, and before Steven could even say a word, he gets sent off to, from what I've heard, is Pink Diamond's palace, however. So yeah, and that's where the episode ends, on this big cliffhanger, as the show has become known for. Especially with, like, like last time we had something like this was back in, I believe, last year, if I'm not mistaken, with the whole thing with Steven leaving revived Pink Lars on Homeworld and stuff. But overall, this was an interesting episode. Not the greatest in retrospect, but very interesting in my opinion, at the very least. But with that said, that's all I really got to say about this episode. Really entertaining for the most part, mostly with from White, her demeanor and stuff. But with that said, I want to quickly move on to a little rant that I've had on my mind for a while, and that is not necessarily saying that I'm completely done with Steven Universe, but rather all these hiatuses, including the one that we're currently in, has definitely wear me down. And with having, like, I wouldn't mind these episodes if there were, few in between, but the fact of the matter is that they are more common than the more plot-driven, heavy episodes that we are, look forward to the most and stuff. Like with getting these, getting mostly like, slice of life episodes focusing on background human characters is very boring in my opinion. I mean, they can be interesting at times from time, but for the most part, it seems like they're just there just to pad things out until Rebecca Sugar decides, when she wants to continue the Gem storyline and stuff. Not only that, with the combination of that and the hiatuses that keep on occurring, and the inconsistency in art style, and I get that it's, a stylistic choice, but it's kind of, it can be off-putting, though it seems like with more recent episodes, with like, the whole Heart of the Crystal Gem arc and Likes from Here to Homeworld, it seems like they're starting to become more consistent, like they have more of a definitive style choice now than they did with like seasons, with the previous seasons and stuff, which is nice to see. That they're all sort of like agreed on one style, however, seemingly, at least to me. But yeah, I just want to take this time to like really express, my passion for Steven Universe. I really used to be super hyped about this show, but not really, can't really say that much now, in this, right, as of now and stuff. The only thing that, is keeping me from, leaving is, one, I invested so much time into the show. Not only that, but I really do enjoy these characters and stuff, even though that most of them don't really get much development due to the whole Steven only perspective, which is another gripe of mine. Um, and yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to what's to come with White Diamond. I'm definitely also very much looking forward to the Steven Universe movie. Hopefully, it seemingly is going to be a musical, which is great because I feel like, you can never get enough, Steven Universe songs and stuff, musical numbers and stuff. If there's one thing I feel like it has been very, very consistent in quality, is the musicals that Steven Universe puts out, except for maybe like the Sadie songs there. But then again, that mostly has to do with the taste of genre and mostly sound of the songs to me. But yeah, just and I noticed that a lot of people have started to feel the same way. Hopefully, I'm hoping that things will start to change up, and I'm hoping that for the show to start to become more consistent whenever it returns again. But yeah, that's my little mini rant I wanted to get out of the way. Thank you all for sticking around through this little rant of mine. I just wanted to get off my chest. If you liked this video, please leave a like, comment if you haven't, subscribe for more videos. Until next time, people, I'll catch you all later. Peace.